was a night like any other at Star Showdown, the talent competition known for discovering the next big thing, or at least giving us someone to laugh about over nachos. The judges, a seasoned music producer, a retired pop diva, and a jaded choreographer who clearly wished he was anywhere else, had already survived a parade of off-key ballads, awkward dance routines, and one guy who tried to yodel in pig Latin. But nothing, absolutely nothing, could prepare them, or us, for what was about to enter the stage. From the moment he strutted out, the energy shifted. He wore a gold sequin cape, sunglasses indoors, and a belt buckle shaped like a microphone. The audience didn't know whether to applaud or call security. A hush fell over the room. "Ladies and gentlemen," he announced before the judges could even speak, "prepare yourselves. You are in the presence of the next worldwide sensation. I am D'Andre Flame." The diva judge blinked. "Your name is D'Andre Flame?" "That's right," he snapped, flipping his cape like he was closing a chapter in an autobiography no one asked for. "And you're about to witness history." "All right, D'Andre," the music producer said, trying to hold in a snort. "What are you singing for us today?" "I'm doing a song I wrote myself called Crazy for You, and it's dedicated to my future Grammy moment when I beat out Ruben Studdard and Jamal Roberts in the same category. No shade, just facts." The choreographer leaned forward. "Wait, what? Ruben and Jamal?" "I'm better than both combined," D'Andre said with full chest confidence. "I'm basically if Luther Vandross, Michael Jackson, and Beyoncé had a baby, and then that baby was raised by Prince." Someone in the audience coughed up their soda. He stood tall. The beat dropped. And then he screamed. Not sang. Not belted. Screamed. Like a mix between a siren and a cat who just discovered cucumbers. "Crazy for you!" The mic crackled. People in the front row reached for earplugs. A child cried. Somewhere in the back, a lady fainted. EMTs were called on standby. Security actually stepped forward. Not because he was a threat, but because the sound was. Yet D'Andre kept going. He dropped to his knees. He did a full spin and then moonwalked into the judges' table. He knocked over the water glass and screamed again, "They ain't ready for this." The diva judge ducked under the table. The music producer whispered, "Oh God, make it stop," and the choreographer started live streaming the whole thing. And then it happened. In a move that had never been seen before in televised talent show history, D'Andre ran across the stage, leapt like a gazelle, and slammed his palm onto the golden buzzer himself. Confetti flew. Gold lights spun. People screamed, not in celebration, but confusion. The tech guy in the control room nearly fainted. The host ran out yelling, "You can't do that! That's not how it works!" D'Andre turned dramatically to the camera, arms raised like he just landed a double backflip off Mount Everest. "I chose myself!" The crowd? Stunned. The diva judge peeped up from under the table, mascara running. "Is it over? Did the rapture start?" The choreographer was now openly crying from laughter. The music producer threw his hands up. "I mean, I respect the hustle, but you hit the golden buzzer on yourself!" "I don't wait for approval," D'Andre declared. "I am the approval." Security hesitated. Was this part of the show? Could they tase someone for being too iconic? Someone in the audience yelled, "You're trash, but I love you!" Then, a chant began, half ironic, half genuine. "D'Andre! D'Andre! D'Andre!" The host, now sweating bullets, tried to restore order. Okay, folks, let's just clarify. You cannot hit the golden buzzer unless you're a judge or the Holy Spirit himself." D'Andre wasn't fazed. "I make my own rules," he said. "This whole thing? A warm-up. When I do my real show at Madison Square Garden, Ruben and Jamal gonna be my opening acts." People howled with laughter. "I bet Ruben Studdard is somewhere watching this like, 'I know you lyin'.'" Someone shouted. A woman in the fourth row clutched her chest and wheezed, "I haven't laughed this hard since my husband tried to cook Thanksgiving dinner." The clip hit social media before he even left the stage. The captions wrote themselves. "Golden buzzer? Nah, golden delusion." This man skipped the line between confidence and chaos. I just watched D'Andre Flame burn down reality TV. Within an hour, D'Andre Flame trended worldwide. Memes poured in. One showed him photoshopped between Ruben Studdard and Jamal Roberts with the caption, "Find someone who believes in you, like D'Andre believes in himself." Another had a pic of Simon Cowell with the words, "If he was here, he'd be suing." The judges had to be escorted out for emotional recovery. Someone brought therapy dogs into the green room. One dog actually walked back out, shaking its head. Backstage, Dendre was unfazed. He was giving interviews to people who hadn't even asked for one. Look, people laughed, he said to a confused janitor. But in 5 years, they'll say they saw the legend's beginning. Y'all laugh now, but one day, I'ma be on The Masked Singer. As a judge. The janitor blinked. Bro, I just came to clean up confetti. Later that night, Ruben Studdard himself posted on Instagram, just saw this clip. All I can say is, I am not worthy. Dondre Flame, you got it, bro. Even Jamal Roberts chimed in on Twitter. He hit the golden buzzer on himself. I have no notes. Legend. Fans speculated whether it was a prank, a bet, or an elaborate art piece, but Dondre stayed committed. He released Crazy For You as a single on SoundCloud, where it peaked at 17 plays, 12 of which were him replaying it to count his own ad-libs. He started a TikTok challenge, Crazy For You Challenge, where people scream the first line of a song, fall dramatically, and throw glitter in the air. It went viral in 3 days. Even brands got involved. Doritos tweeted, "This level of bold deserves a new flavor. Introducing Dondre Flame. It's just hot air and confidence." Amazon put a fake book on pre-order, How to Win When No One Asked You to Compete, the Dondre Flame Guide. And people ate it up. The next week, Dondre released merch, hoodies that said Golden Buzzer Energy, hats with Better Than Ruben and Jamal, t-shirts that just screamed Crazy For You in bold glitter font. Meanwhile, talent shows worldwide installed Golden Buzzer security cases, like fire alarms, just in case another flame rose again. Moral of the story? Confidence will take you places, even if it's out the studio and into viral infamy. So if you're ever feeling down, just remember, someone somewhere hit the golden buzzer on themselves, knocked over a water glass, scared a therapy dog, and still trended. Now go out there and be your own golden buzzer. But maybe leave Ruben and Jamal alone.